Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I got a new gadget in the mail yesterday. It's this USB fan. It doesn't put out a lot. What was that noise? Oh, my cat opened the closet door, which is not that easy. I can't even open it that easy. But she opened the closet door and is exploring once again. Anyway, I got this in the mail yesterday. It's from Bang Good. As I mentioned in a previous video, I from time to time get things from Bang Good. And I also mentioned in several shows ago that I was going to expand my show. I'm going to experiment a little bit with gadgets other than radios. And this is kind of the first trial at that. And let me know if you want me to do some more shows on just gadgets. I call it big boy toys. If not, I'll just go ahead and get my big boy toys and keep them to myself. But anyway, this came from Banggood. It was, hold on a second. It was $16. I just looked it up and I forgot already. It was $16. And as you can see, it'll display a whole bunch of things. Right now it's just displaying besides the clock, and the temperature is right down here. It's displaying a message, Tom's Radio Room, and I didn't have enough room for a show. Now, I may be able to change the font size and get the show part in, but I'm struggling with the application for setting this thing up. Number one, let me back up a second. One thing about getting gadgets or whatever from China, for instance, is the shipping is, in most places, the shipping is free, but it ain't that good. Number one, it takes about 4 weeks. This took almost exactly 4 weeks to get this. That's not a big deal. The other thing is, if something doesn't work, it's going to, unless it's something really expensive like a tablet or computer or something, just throw it in the trash and write it off as a loss, because it's going to cost way too much for you to send it back. So keep that in mind, that if you have to return something, it's going to be expensive, even though you got free shipping to get it to you. The other thing is, and I'll kind of move this over temporarily out of the way, is, and I'll turn the light on, is packing. And the camera's a little close, so you might not be able to see this. But anyway, typically these kind of packages come in these black plastic bags, and they're wrapped usually in a piece of thin foam like this. And this is what happens to them. Here's the box that came in. It was totally smashed, and when I saw that box, I'm like, yeah, it didn't make it. Look at that. I mean, it was really smashed, but it made it, and there's no breaks or anything that I found. So that's just something to keep in mind when ordering gadgets from China. And again, this is from Banggood. Several companies carry this thing. There are several companies that make these. I showed you not too long ago my little, and I got it right here. I won't plug it in, but I'll show it. Oh, good grief. Oh, why is everything so difficult? I showed you this little fan, which is similar, and it's got LEDs in the blades, and when it rotates, it displays text. I think this was, I don't remember how much this was, but anyway, so that's another one. This one gives you a lot of options. Let me turn the light back off so it shows up better. Gives you a lot of options, and you can turn them on and off. Like this is displaying a message that I typed in. Now, the way you get information to it, you either have to have an Android or a newer iPhone. I have a iTouch. I don't have an iPhone. And when I tried to install the app on the iTouch, it came back and says, forget it, we don't work with this piece of junk. So that didn't work. And then when I tried to install the app on my Android phone, which is newer, it's an S4, I couldn't find the app in the store. So in the little manual, and I say little, it's got a lot of pictures but not too many words. It says up here, install and start app. And for Android, it's got a web address. Well, I tried that and I was doing something wrong. I could not get to that web address, which is an address to the Google store for this app. But since I tried the Apple store to get that one, it gave me this name, Mobicom. And so I went back to the Android store and searched on Mobicom. There's several apps in there. Apparently they make a lot of products similar to this one. And I found this one. Oh, my cat just came out of the closet. And it works pretty good, except there are no instructions how to use it. So it's kind of trial and error. It connects to this via Bluetooth. And I'll just show you very quickly. I don't know how well it'll show up. This is the main screen on the app on my phone. And like I say, you can control a bunch of things. You can put in text. You can even put select a picture and it will display the picture. I haven't tried that option yet. You can have it display the clock, and I guess it got the time from my my phone, because the time was. Annie, what are you doing? My cat's going nuts. I don't know what it is. She got the bubble wrap that I threw on the floor, and she's popping the bubbles. Crazy cat. So we got the time, I guess, from my phone, because it was correct. And it's got the temperature, which it says, I think it says 89 degrees F. Now, it's pretty warm in here, but I don't think it's 89 degrees F. Now, let me see. No, the fan motor is not hot, so that temperature is... Let me look at another thermometer. Hold on. Yeah, it's 80 degrees. So that's off by 9 degrees or thereabouts. So forget that. So you can display a message. You can display a picture. You can turn the clock on and off. You can turn the temperature on and off, but I don't think you can turn them off individually. Let me just, stand by here. I'm going to go to this, and I'm going to turn the timer off. Whoops, I just got a message. Gee whiz. Okay, so I turned the timer off, and now it's not going back and forth between the two. You can turn it back on. Back on. There it is. And it says it's in degrees C. Well, it's not 80. It's actually degrees F, which is what I set it to, so I don't know why that's wrong. So that's it. What else? That's about it. $16, Banggood, requires either an iPhone, a newer iPhone, because my iTouch wouldn't work, or an Android phone, probably a newer Android phone, to get the app to install and work. The fan, it's not a lot. It's pretty big. Let me put my hand right. That's how big it is. But it doesn't put out a lot of air. Again, it's powered by USB. I'm using a little USB adapter module to power it. And pretty cool. I don't know if you can change the color scheme on the timer or not. I'll have to play with it some more. But anyway, I would really like the I can't easily turn off, that I know because I'm still learning how to use the app, the message, because I'd like to have it just be, most of the time, just be the clock. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. Anyway, that's it. If you enjoy me reviewing gadgets, and they're all going to be electronic gadgets, let me know. I got another thing that came in about the same time, which is, it's not a biggie, it's a little desk clock, thermometer, LCD display. Again, pretty cool little gadget to sit on your desk. That's it. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. Like I say, if you like me to continue to review gadgets besides radio stuff, just let me know. Leave a comment. Say, nah, I'm not interested in watching gadgets on your show. Or, yeah, okay. And even make some suggestions of some gadgets you've seen that you'd like to get some information on. That's it. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Annie, what are you doing?